One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Illini, Memorial Stadium in Champaign, Illinois. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Illinois will kick it off to get us underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Rides the back on the option, the give. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
Well, when you talk Nebraska football, it always comes down to their ability running it on offense, whether it's the option or whether it's conventional. They've got a long and illustrious history of great running backs, and this guy is on the field for a reason. His vision, his ability to make people miss, run with toughness, he can do it all.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Breaks into the open. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Quickly complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Huskers want to move quickly.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Caught over the middle. It's Bobo. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Line gets set, first down. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hayden. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. The offense set for a first down play. The snap sets up to throw. Bring in the heat. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. Line getting set on second down. Looking to fire. Gets it out quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you are going to get tested. So it's important they get off to a really fast start. They've got to come out, pick everything they did on the practice field this offseason, and let these guys go play.
Yeah, and you got to let it rip, man, because that's always your first goal, right? We talk about conference championships, winning your conference, and it gets you to where you need to go. So looking forward to getting conference play kicked off in the Big Ten.
No good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. So Illinois' offense has the ball for the first time. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Caught in the backfield, it starts. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. That penalty cost him a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Gonna take a shot. Makes the grab inside the 30. Touchdown, Ncaa! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Tight end now in motion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Finds Zach Priest, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
Man, a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Wants to go up top on first down. Get it out to the supersonic guy. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Huskers in a good spot here with second and short. Handoff to the single running back. There he goes. Touchdown, Nebraska. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Gives it on the option. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Back to pass on 2nd down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Fighting Illini needing to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Works the middle. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. How about this DB turning on the Jets and getting the first sack of the game for this defense?
And that is how you come from the secondary with authority. Come with some speed, some vitriol, some hate. Just get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. Nice job by the secondary getting to the quarterback.
The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Give to the running back. Fights off a defender. Really good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Man, is it nice to be able to hand the football to a guy that can break tackles, that can make something out of nothing. Just, it makes it so much easier on offense. You can hit that big play, the big home run. Just the ability to break tackles can make a back really special.
We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Off play action. He lobs one high down the left side. He got it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Wide receiver going in motion. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4.
Well, they tried to catch him off guard with a pass play down there on the goal line, but David, he just held on to it way too long.
And he will score! Touchdown, Cornhuskers!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Out of the gun, the inside handoff looking for a crease. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He takes it at the 45. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
The give out of the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The Cornhuskers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. Then all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Handoff from the gun. Oh, he's got some space.
And I would just hate to be in the shoes of these defenders trying to tackle this running back because, of course, you're so afraid of this guy shaking you and using his elite speed to make you look bad on a highlight film somewhere, but you forget this guy can still run you over. You saw it on that.
Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires left. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down? So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He's going for the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And I like this offense. They didn't panic. A lot of times you see offenses panic and want to get back in it when they're down really quickly, and they force the issue. They stayed patient. They stayed within themselves, and we're an extra point away from being a tied football game.
Out of the end zone. He gets a block. Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Motion from the back. Wants to fire on second down. Dumps it off in the flats. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover, and you saw a great example of it with that running back.
Fires to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
They'll leave it with him. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Husker.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Just making life miserable for opposing quarterbacks the way Trev Alberts always did.
Yeah, just finding a guy that can sniff out the quarterback and kind of feel it, have those instincts. You could tell he saw it, went and got it, just like your boy Trev Alberts.
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. QB draw. Got enough for the first.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
They get to him as he throws. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
They'll go back to the air on second down. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Yeah, you can tell the timing wasn't great. Quarterback and receiver not on the same page, but when you're going to miss, don't miss towards the DB. You definitely want to miss out towards the sideline so you don't get yourself in trouble.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Huskers will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man quickly. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On the option. He'll toss it. And that one will go and reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Fires to the tight end. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It starts. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. Now on the counter. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Going to swing it on 2nd down. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Under fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. First half in the books. Time down. Join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been taking in a magnificent scene there today in Champaign. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
And the Huskers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Yeah, and it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field.
Number 14 in punt formation to kick it away.
On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. He'll do it himself. Oh, it's a fumble. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? They're dealing with a second and long. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now on second down. Wants to go up top. Oh, it goes right through his hands. They had everything set up on the screen except the catch. It'll be third down. Now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Here's a heat. Had to throw it before he wanted. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be fourth down. The Cornhuskers send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Looking down the middle. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Gets rid of it. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll give it to the back. Turning it on. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Illinois moving it quickly down the field. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Didn't get anything done 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Wants to throw on first down. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. First down for this offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Here comes the heat. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion from the wideout. Direct snap. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know, when you're running the power play as a running back, you got to be patient and know that needs to hit up the middle. If you try to bounce it outside, you risk getting a tackle for loss, and that's what happened.
Moving away from pressure. He's going to take off. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. The Huskers will try to pin them back with the punt. Here's the return. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored. Down. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
He'll try to do it himself. Breaks into the open. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. And the Huskers moving quickly to the line.
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run because everybody on defense...
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Cornhuskers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the... He lost one down the sideline. Snags it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Nebraska. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds a spot in the middle. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. There he goes. Couldn't ask for much more there in first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly to the tight end.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Illinois move the chains on the ground. Let's see if they run behind that big offensive line again. To the air on first down. Working that left side now.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Oh, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Looking to fire. Quick completion on the out. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Wants to go up top. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's snow. And that's good for the completion percentage and bad for the yardage. They lose ground on that one. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. From the gun. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Illinois! Quick strike through the air for the score.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense, dude. If I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Very intriguing Big 12 matchup today, gentlemen. Here's a look at how it finished up. Baylor took care of business today. I think their coach had their attention all week, and the end result was a focused group of Bears that fired on all cylinders. Just another week in the Big 12 where anything can happen on any given Saturday. As we send things back to you guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Pulls it in. It's Bobo. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Takes it from the gun on third down. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Huskers line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job.
He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown Illini. He got loose and it was lights out after that.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. From the gun, running back on the move. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
Working on the right. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Second down coming up. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Anger.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
The give as they work on that clock. Oh, he's got some space. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Huskers can really attack on this second and short. Grab near the marker. It's Anger. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Cornhuskers look to keep this drive humming. From the shotgun, the inside give. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Touch pass on the run. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. And they take it in for 6 more points. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
With that last touchdown, looks like they're going to start this season 4-0, and you've got to be impressed with what you've seen so far from this team. We knew coming in on paper this team had a chance this season, but until the lights go on, until you actually go out and do it for real, you can't believe just how good they are. They've shown now, starting 4-0 on the year, this is a team that's going to contend for a national championship.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Rush is on him. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Illinois right back to the line.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
Illinois can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. It's complete on the right side. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They're moving quickly after that big 4th down conversion. Clock will roll when the ball is set. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got the tight end. Turning it on. He'll work his way down to the 28. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking to throw on 1st down. Out of the backfield, he's open. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Looking to fire. Caught near the sticks. It starts. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has it on the doorstep. They just keep firing. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to the end zone. Looking to get it in. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Working the middle, it's complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. He's looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down, and an excellent throw, too. With the clock running, this should be the final play. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And they'll find their way back to the line of scrimmage, and now it's time to find their way back to the locker room as this game is over. Plenty of fireworks in this one, a lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
Yeah, it's amazing how much offenses have just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you, and you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.